Lord Ferdinand, I've brought an envoy from the Alliance.
Allow me to introduce myself, sir. My name is Holst Sigisvald Goneril.
It is an honor to meet you. Even those of us from the Empire have heard tales of your valor. I am Ferdinand von Eyre, and this army is under my command.
I come as a representative for the Leicester Alliance. I'm sure you can guess what I'm planning to say.
You are here to ask for our surrender, I take it.
Your army is surrounded with no hope of victory or retreat. There would be no dishonor in laying down your arms.
So the Empire declined our terms? I guess that's not a complete surprise.
It was as if he didn't even consider the possibility. Perhaps he'd have regarded it an affront to his pride as a noble of the Empire.
He's really willing to throw away the lives of those who serve him just for that?
Actually, his troops' morale seemed unexpectedly high. I believe they've steeled themselves for a fight to the death. Not without exception, of course. One of his officers was hiding under a table, and I noticed some dispirited soldiers about their camp.
Hiding under a table? That has to be Bernadetta. I mean, who else could it be? I wonder if she'd hear us out.
Since we couldn't convince Ferdinand to give up on this desperate last stand, we have no choice but to give him what he wants. If we win this battle, the Alliance will finally be back to where it was before the Empire invaded. No matter who you face on the battlefield, hold nothing back. Hit them with everything you've got. They've got nowhere to run. We must force the enemy generals to surrender.
It was quite brilliant to surround them like this, Claude. And it could not have been accomplished without my father.
The escape route has been cut off. There must be some way to break through.
Would you give it up already? You only keep losing troops if...
That's...
Did we make it in time? The situation doesn't look great, but we've still got a job to do.
We'll cut a path for you. Follow us.
We're Ferdinand, right? We've secured an escape route. Hurry, get your troops out of here.
Take into the fray.
the mercenary! You have my gratitude. Everyone, proceed to the escape route at once!
Oh, no. I really don't want to do this, but I can't let them get away.
Not a problem. I've got this. Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
The entire army will crumble if I am defeated. I must retreat with everyone else, regardless of what happens.
I can't do this anymore. But I've got to make sure everyone gets away.
Now is our chance. They cannot stop us.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I can't...
You can count on me. I'll do my best, yeah. Let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Got it. Time to make a name for...
Please, excuse me.
Take a breather.
We'll show them how determined we are. Now is our chance. They cannot stop us.
Not a problem. I've got this. Here it comes! You're done! The path is shut.
Is Bernadetta the sniper? Perhaps we should use the information we obtained about the enemy's formations. Where are these arrows coming from? We'll never catch up to the enemy if we don't stop them.
Into the fray.
They found me! Stay away! I found her.
I had a feeling it was you, Bernadetta. You don't seem to be willing to listen in that state.
If the battle's already progressed this far, that information on the Imperial Army's formations won't be very handy anymore.
The enemy doesn't seem that interested in fighting. We may be able to convince her to surrender.
Forward, march!
Leave it to me.
Do you know who I am? You should be ashamed.
Bernadetta, could you maybe stop fighting? Wait, what? No, I'm not ready to die. Please, don't murder me.
Captain Gerald, I leave the rest to you. I will rally the troops who have managed to withdraw.
Not a problem. Move out.
Yeah, let's do this. Forward, ho!
Got it. I've got this. Got it. What?
Captain, we should join the front line as well. We must save as many soldiers as we can.
There you go. Getting all worked up again. But I guess our pay will get docked if we just stand around.
My turn. Now we can focus on pursuing. Wait, something's happening in the central area. What is that?
Not a problem. I've got this.
You will not go any further.
I'll take over.
Leave it to me. See. And that's what you get.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
You can count on me. I'll do my best. Please, excuse me. Is this okay?
So that's the...
Now is our chance. They...
Ashen Demon, huh? Don't engage them if you can help it. Focus on stopping the Imperial troops.
Is that Alois? Did he leave the Knights of Saros?
I'm afraid that's it for me. I must withdraw.
Take a breather.
You're more capable than I expected.
We must prioritize the Imperial troops. There is no need to engage
message if you're having difficulties.
I know we were told not to engage, but isn't this a great opportunity to see how much you've grown?
Here it comes! Take this! You're done!
Now is our chance. They cannot stop us.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Please, excuse me. Is...
None shall surpass me!
You can advance now.
Forward!
Sorry, but our fight ends here.
And let them slip away.
Do you remember me, Captain? Yeah. Well, even if you don't, we have to fight.
Oh, Leone! You've grown so much since I last saw you.
The escape point is before us. Go, everyone! I will provide you with backup. They have turned their attention back to us. We must cut a path once more.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Well, couldn't hurt. Not a problem. I've got this.
Got it. Time to make a name for...
Now is our chance. They cannot stop us.
Please, excuse me. Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I...
My turn at last.
We can't let our blockade fall apart. We need...
They got me beat, huh? Hey, it happens. All right, I'm falling back.
Not a problem.
You can count on me.
I'll do my best.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I can't...
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off. Yeah, don't worry.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Now is our chance. They cannot stop us.
We considerably weakened the mercenaries. All that's left is to catch Ferdinand.
Hey, Captain. This counts as a win for me, right?
If you're with the Alliance army, then I'm here to stop you.
Here it comes! Take this! You're
So, we meet again. You serve the Alliance now?
Just draw your weapon already. You and me have a score to settle.
out of the way!
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I cannot do.
Let's try this.
Got it. Time to make a name for myself.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Please, excuse me. Is this okay? You can count on me. I'll go on ahead.
Into the fray.
All right, take it down.
Caught up to me. But I shall not surrender here.
Clear out! You're finished!
Not a problem. I've got this.
Now is our chance. They cannot stop us.
Now it is my turn. There is nothing I can.
Let us take them by storm.
My turn?
Into the fray.
Leave it to me.
We'll rush the stronghold at once.
Lawrence, my apologies, but I do not have time to trade barbs or blows with you right now.
That is most unfortunate. I cannot allow you to escape.
Everyone, retreat!
None shall
Get as
take
far
a
as you
breath.
can! I will hold them off! You're done! So this is where...
Lord Ferdinand, please retreat. I will hold them off. I promised Her Majesty that I would protect you at all costs, and I intend to see that promise through.
Edelgard truly made you promise such a thing? But I cannot very well abandon you here.
If we lose you, we lose the whole army. Please go, so that everyone might live. At least Lord Ferdinand got away. Your Majesty, if only I could have seen you one last.
Their general escaped, but we struck a blow to the Imperial army nonetheless. I'd call this a victory. Well, we did it.
Yet you're still the saddest looking fighter in camp. Why the long face?
Because we only barely got the job done. Everything else was a miserable failure. Sure, we routed the Imperial army and forced Geralt and his mercenaries to retreat. But we let Ferdinand get away in the process. And if that wasn't bad enough, I failed to beat the Ashen Demon. Basically, we lost in nearly every way you can lose.
Wrong. You were hired to do a job, and you did it. And in the process, you've received a valuable reminder about the unique danger the Ashen Demon poses.
You're right. I can't believe one fighter could turn the tide of an entire battle like that.
Precisely. They're surely going to continue standing in our way, so do try to dig a little deeper the next time you square off.
Yeah, you're probably right. Thanks for the chat. I won't let myself stop here.
This power will help me soar.
Did you manage to find Ferdinand and his troops?
No, but I spotted tracks that suggest they fled toward Garreg Mach.
So they've given up on the southern route and are making their way back to the Empire by circling west. It won't be easy to catch them now.
I'm just relieved that Ferdinand is still alive. I must admit, I am too.
Yeah, same here. I just wish we could have caught him, though. Knowing Ferdinand, he's gonna think the only way to redeem himself is by attacking us again.
Well, if he does, I'll just chase him away. I'll send that guy packing as many times as we need.
I'm more worried about Geralt and his mercenaries.
I'm with you on that.
Right. Ferdinand would have never escaped if Geralt's people weren't covering him. I suspect this won't be the last we see of them. We can't let their smaller numbers lull us into a false sense of security. That's a surefire way to get beaten. On the bright side, we've taken down most of what was left of the Imperial Army's invasion force. I think it's fair to say the Alliance has officially made it to the other side of this crisis. Great work, everyone.
May I ask what our next move is, my lord?
Well, as you know, the Empire is currently locked in battle with the Kingdom of Fargus. With fronts to the east and the west, the Empire's stretched thin. They've been forced to divide their army. I'd be curious to hear what my favorite mercenary thinks. What would your next move be?
As the brains of this duo, I'll take this one. The answer couldn't be clearer. Attack the enemy's homeland.
We should cross the Great Bridge of Myrddin and mount an assault on Empire territory. If we move in now, we'll have a real shot at winning.
Exactly what I was thinking. We should seize the initiative and strike before the Emperor and Count Burgleys can muster a response.
I agree. They attacked us first, so we're fully justified in the retaliation. What's more, if we can claim House Burgleys' farmlands for ourselves, then the Alliance should be sitting pretty for a century to come.
Isn't Count Burgleys known for his incredible strength?
He may be Adrestia's mightiest warrior, but at the end of the day, he's still just one man. The Empire's invasion of Leicester has failed. That crack in their armor is just the opening we need to strike.
If victory means peace for the Alliance, I'm all for it. I won't lose to this Count, no matter how tough he is.
I'm sure if we don't take this opportunity, it won't be long before the Empire regroups and attacks us again. I don't approve of this at all. Surely the Alliance army is already exhausted from fighting multiple battles.
So many of our soldiers are wounded. We should give them time to rest and recover.
If our attacks were to somehow fail, then the Alliance would be plunged right back into crisis. And need I remind you, the next time the Empire knocks on our metaphorical door, we will not be able to employ the same tricks again.
We won't fail. I'll handle Count Burgleys myself, and I will vanquish him.
But Holst, can you really afford to be away from our territory for so long? Elmira could strike at any moment.
My, this conversation's certainly gotten heated. Do I sense another round table meeting in the works?
Seems like this kind of decision would need one of those conferences, huh?
That's how it goes around here, yeah. I guess we'll just have to table this discussion until then.
I've returned, Father.
Yes.
Father, between your feigned betrayal and surprise attack at the Great Bridge, your leadership in this war has been nothing short of exceptional. However, I must ask why you felt it necessary to exclude me from your plans. I could have assisted you had I only known your intentions.
No. If Deirdre had fallen, House Gloucester would have remained a loyal vassal to the Empire. There was no need for you to share the stigma of that betrayal. I wanted your hands to remain clean. You are, after all, the heir to the noble House Gloucester.
Father.
But I will tell you this. Claude von Regan is dangerous. In this matter, I allowed him to inveigle me into going along with his scheme. And what was born of this plan of his? Much of our domain became a battlefield, its citizens exposed to considerable peril.
That seems a small price to pay considering all we have gained.
An alliance leader who dismisses any amount of suffering is unfit to bear the title. I am convinced that Claude will never understand this.
Now, that is not necessarily...
Listen to me, Lawrence. I am done obeying that reckless child.
You cannot mean to secede from the Alliance.
No, of course not. I intend to yield my title.
What?
Claude may be the one to save our alliance, but I refuse to serve under him all the same. You, however, are much more adept at dealing with his particular style of leadership. Would you not agree?
You are proposing I become head of this house? Are you certain?
Lawrence, my son, I have long forced you to uphold my own ideals. That too ends today. Going forward, you shall act in accordance with your own beliefs. My only stipulation is that you never forget your duty to protect the common folk and always consider their best interests.
You have my word. I stand both honored and humbled to accept the countship of House Gloucester.